I don't waste my energy. I have no energy for wasting. In the same way, why do you waste your energy? Why not see to the better side of man? By seeing bad side, if you can cure it, well and good. But if you cannot cure it, you are going to get yourself bad. If you can cure it, nothing like it, but you can't. Also always person says, I would not do that. But you would do something else that the other person would not do. When judging others, one has to know, one should judge oneself first of all. Because with what are you judging? With your ego or super ego? I have seen it's a very common failing, which should not be there anymore. Now you are realized souls, you are saints. And the saints, though olden saints might be doing whatever they did, forget them. But you people are not going to see the faults of each other, but to the good points of it. Do not pass judgment, first thing is. Great art critics and all that, please, I beg of you, that do not pass remarks at anything all the time. Is ego playing the trick. Just watch it, how it is making you feel that you are something very great. Be careful. So this ego gives you an unauthorized action. It is unauthorized, anadhikar cheshta, unauthorized. You have no authority to criticize. You can't do anything. So why should you criticize? Better appreciate and see for yourself that you are not in authority, you are not worthy of it to criticize. I met an artist who had done lots of artwork. I said, why don't you show me? He said, no, I don't want to show, it's created for myself. I said, I would like to see. I saw it was beautiful, very beautiful. I said, why don't you show? He said, no use, people will just criticize. I do it for my own pleasure. They'll just spoil the whole joy of my creation. So one of the basic things we should avoid is to criticize others. Better to criticize yourself. Criticize yourself, criticize your brothers and sisters, criticize your country, criticize all the habits you have and laugh at yourself is the best way. If you know how to laugh at yourself, then you will not object or will not stand in the way of any creativity of another person. So with ego, you become so unauthorized. You can criticize anything. You think you have a right. Who has given you this right to criticize is the question one should ask to oneself. How can we criticize anyone? As saints, as you are now, of course, you can make out who is caught up, who has given bad vibrations, who has the problem. You know that. You know it. It's not conditioning. It's not just you are doing because there's some ego, but you are feeling it on your fingertips. It's an actual feeling within you. It's the bodha by which you know. Then what should you do? In your love, you have to tell the person, if possible, that this is wrong with you, better be corrected. But in a way that he does it. On the contrary, if you tell him in a way that he becomes even worse than what it is, you have not loved that person at all. Allow everybody to grow. Witness state is not a mental state. It is a state of a spiritual ascent where you become a witness. Best way to practice witness state is not to criticize anyone. not to criticize. I've seen people who are all the time criticizing others. They cannot criticize themselves, so they start criticizing others. So much so that they don't even see what's wrong with them. They don't even say what wrong they have done to others, because they think they have a right to criticize others, and they enjoy this criticism very well. Actually, there's nothing to be criticized. You just watch and see for yourself. That's all is your right. You have no right to criticize anyone or anything. But some people think if you do not criticize, then it will go on like this and it will never stop. It's not that. Once you watch the thing yourself, only just watch, your attention itself is enlightened now. With that enlightened attention, you can just watch and stop the nonsense that is there. But we are always conscious that we are something great and we have to do this and we have to do that. Under these circumstances, what happens is that you become another problem.